Time now for your forewarned weather with Seth Sanders.
Hey, switching gears here a little bit, we got to talk weather. We have moisture moving into the state. You could see it here on our Black Desert Sky Cam. Not raining there, however. We do have rain up here in the north. We'll touch on that in a second. Temperatures are in the 50s down in Washington County, where you saw that camera. Mid-50s for Cedar City and Milford as well. Nearly 60 degrees in Delta. We have low 50s and upper 40s across northern Utah, 30s and 40s for southwest Wyoming, and 50s and 40s for the eastern side of the state. All right, take a look at some of these wind speeds. We have recorded a 75-mile-an-hour wind gust in Evanston, 53 miles an hour in Rock Springs. The West Desert doing really well with gusts in the 30s and 40s. Pretty gusty here along the Wasatch Front as well. Wasatch back also looking really gusty, where we have a wind advisory in effect until midnight. Same deal for the high wind warning in southwest Wyoming. Sustained winds of 25 to 35 miles an hour, gusting into the 65-mile-an-hour range. And of course, as you saw in Wyoming, even higher than that. So it could cause some travel difficulties, especially for high-profile vehicles. You're going to want to make sure that you tie down your inflatables, your Christmas decorations, your trampolines. We don't want those going flying. We got to stay in the spirit because we don't have a whole lot of snow. So we got to stay in the spirit somehow. Don't want your decorations to fly away. We got rain across the Wasatch back. Yeah, Wasatch back, the higher terrain, even looking at rain right now. We are only looking at snow towards the mountaintops. You can see that's right around Alta, the High Uintas, the Bear River Range, but most of us are just getting a few drizzles. Here's a live look from Garden City. This is near Bear Lake. This is just above 6,000 feet, and you're seeing we have rain, no snow. Snow levels are at about 7,500 feet right now, which excludes the Wasatch back and really just is reserved for the mountains. But we do have a cold front that's going to be moving through tonight. That'll drop snow levels quite a bit, so the Wasatch back will start to get some snow. And if we're lucky, we could get some snow in the Cache Valley as well. We're going to keep our eye on that. If we do get snow in Cache Valley, it's going to be too warm for it to stick, unfortunately. And those snow levels just rise from there. By the time we get into Sunday, 9,000 feet. That is really high. That's just mountaintops pretty much. There's that cold front I was talking about. You notice a lot of that rain transitioning to snow for the Wasatch back. We could get some towards central, possibly even parts of southern Utah as well. Southern Utah will just be getting rain. Even a lot of the mountains in southern Utah will be getting rain. Starts to clear out by Saturday afternoon, but it doesn't last long because we have another wave of moisture as we get into late Saturday night and Sunday morning. You can see that there in northern and central Utah, mainly staying north of I-70. I-80 north, that's where we're going to see the most precipitation, but we'll see it really in most places along the Wasatch Range. And that holds all the way through Monday. We just have a stream of moisture, just a fire hose punching through California, Nevada, and up here into northern Utah. Now we do have winter alerts in effect, a winter weather advisory for the High Uinta Mountains, where we could see up to a foot of snow and wind gusts up to 55 miles an hour. So that could cause some blowing snow, some low visibility, and some drifting snow. Let's take a look at snow totals elsewhere. Mountain valleys, some may not get anything. You see, like towards the Heber Valley, places like Park City might pick up an inch, but it's a very wet snow and a very warm ground, so it will have a very difficult time sticking. Northern mountains getting about 2 to 6 inches. The upper Cottonwoods doing a little bit better at 4 to 9 inches. The Bear River Range could get just a little bit more, 5 to 10 inches possible there. And the High Uintas, like we mentioned, 6 to 12 inches. Nothing here in Salt Lake, though. Right now, we are on track to be the second latest snowfall in Salt Lake. We don't have any snow in the forecast through Christmas. This is the latest snow we've seen in 82 years, and we may even break the record January 2nd set back in the 1800s. Regional forecast for tomorrow shows we're going to be in the 50s for most of us, a few 60s on the eastern and southern parts of the state, soggy in the north, a couple of light rain showers possible in southern Utah, but St. George will steer clear of it. A mix of sun and clouds in St. George and temperatures in the 60s all the way through the middle of next week. Isolated showers on Wednesday, rainy Christmas, and scattered showers on Friday. The Wasatch Front has a very soggy pattern ahead. We have rain showers for your Saturday and Sunday, becoming a little more isolated on Monday and clearing on out. Very windy conditions over the next week as well. We get a little bit of a lull in the moisture on Tuesday, but then it comes right back, and Christmas is looking very wet, but not very white.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's wild.